George gave you the black people in space. They had a whole elaborate science fiction view of the future, if you will, that was very contemporary, but also not like reality. It was reality, but not reality. Everything came out of the street environment, but it was heightened. It was taken to someplace else, someplace of the imagination.
I said, maybe these guys really are from outer space, you know. But then I looked at myself and said, well, I'm actually from Alabama, so I'm not from outer space, and I'm out here doing it with them, you know. So it was really a movement.
I got to get over the hump. I got to get over the hump.
Like many top musicians, Clinton was a tireless experimenter, constantly seeking new ways to reinvent his sound.
I got to get over the hump. I got to get over the hump.
We had gotten these synthesizers, and I would always hear Bernie playing, you know, low things on it, and it had such a percussive thing. And we had always heard, you know, groups like Emerson, Lake and Palmer and them play, but not use it as a bass, but would play those real low sounds on it. And I would hear Bernie hitting it, so I told him, could you actually do the bass line? And he started doing Larry Graham for me. Bernie was a, you know, Larry Graham freak.
Bernie started doing this thing with it. I would do a and he started loving that.
I look good,
and then he started doing it
like him.
He been started doing it on the Moog, right? So everybody started grooving on that.
So the Flashlight, as far as I know, is like the first of the songs with the synthesizer as the bass, you know, and not just a sound effect.
Clinton was constantly pushing the musical envelope. For his funk operas, he took the best players from other funk bands. He added singers and dancers until the stage was teeming with people, sometimes as many as 40.
P-Funk would bring an army. They had an army on stage. So we tried to compete in a sense, you know, and we tried to get into that space thing and everything. So we added like 3 or 4 female singers, and we added more people other than our, you know, our regular core unit with 7 people, just to try to stay afloat. And Earth, Wind & Fire, they brought more members on stage with more horns and singers. So just to compete, our band had to become a bit larger, just to stay afloat of all that. But P-Funk, they just came with the bomb. Basically, it was just too much. We just couldn't hang with that thing. It got too large.
Everybody come on up here. Y'all say, shit, goddamn.
You know what happened there? You know what
Everybody raise your hand.
The irreverence and freedom of P-Funk's style took black music to another level of expression. P-Funk became the standard by which other funk bands would be measured.
It's amazing, Parliament-Funkadelic. We think that we're funky. No, I mean, we had our share of funky stuff, but they were actually the funksters of all time.
We want the funk. Let me hear it. Give up the funk. We need the funk. We gotta have the funk. Y'all say, we want the funk. Give up the funk. We need the funk. Y'all got to get ready. Gotta have the funk.
As the 70s drew to a close, it became clear that in the period between James Brown and George Clinton, funk had developed an attitude. James Brown provided the structure. Sly Stone embellished it, opening it up to the influence of rock music. And George Clinton shaped it into a movement of wit, whimsy, and raw power. But in the 80s, the new black music would come from the street.